So there's a big state of Tennessee on the ground. So we're gonna walk across the whole state of Tennessee. This will be really fun. They got all the cities marked, and we're near Memphis.
I want you to know, I'll wait till everybody's here. Come on, Ewan. That's not a southern thing. Where is it that they say, I picked that up somewhere just for, because I think it's cute, but where is it that people would say Ewans? Is that Pennsylvania? Because I grew up in, what did I say? You guys. Yeah. Down here it's y'all. Yeah. But I know somewhere they say Ewans. Okay, guys, before we even proceed across the state, I want to point out our state flag, and you see the circle and the 3 stars. Okay, the 3 stars stand for the 3 grand divisions of our state. Now, usually I talk about coming in from into the Smoky Mountains, but today we're coming into the state in the Mississippi Delta area. So that's where we are right here. We're in Memphis. And actually, for the time being, and I'm saying that because it's changing rapidly, but right now Memphis is considered to be the largest city. Now, what kind of I already told you that topographically, this is the Mississippi Delta area, so it goes down into the river. But now, what kind of music would you think would come out of the Memphis area? And blues and what big name do you think? Of course.
Elvis.
All right. What's an Elvis song? Love me tender, love me true. I need to work on that one. But anyway, all right. Let's go up here just a touch, and I'm going to point out. Now, guys. History tells this one of 2 ways. I've heard Camden and I've heard Dyersburg. Both, and I just asked my boss about it the other day, and she said history does tell it 2 ways. But Dyersburg is one of the places. It must have been somewhere between Dyersburg and Camden that Patsy Cline's plane went down and she died. Now, Patsy, you know, she was young. She was young. I think, was she 28? Yeah, I think she was about 28 when she died. And of course, what's she famous for? Crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy for something. Exactly. We love her. All right, let's go a little bit farther and see what else. Harris, Tennessee, known for their the world's largest fish fry. Guys, I did it one time. Could have just as well gone to Captain D. Do they have halibut? I doubt it. I think it was just plain old.
That's what she meant about that.
It's a big festival.
Cheap fish.
Oh my God. Let me see. I'm looking for, just a minute. I'm looking for Centerville. Right up here. Oh, you found it. Yay. Here we are. Okay. Centerville is just a little old town. Nothing to it. But does a neighboring town, even smaller, is Grinder Switch. Does that ring a bell for anyone?
Minnie Pearl?
Yes. Minnie Pearl.
Oh.
Okay. Minnie Pearl grew up, Sarah Colley, in Centerville. Guys, she came to town to go to college at Belmont Ward. It was a nice women's college, private, and she was very determined that she was going to end up on Broadway. That was her idea, not Broadway in Nashville, Broadway in New York. She really had aspirations. Well, she went on a school trip with the theater troupe. They got snowed in, and it was such a small town that they got snowed snowed into that they didn't have hotel rooms, so they had to put them with local families. Her family, she said, was so funny that it inspired her act. And so she came home with the idea to be Minnie Pearl. Once she became Minnie Pearl, she was Minnie Pearl for life. And Broadway lost its gleam for her. And you know that a lot of people didn't know that she had a name besides Minnie Pearl. She was so Minnie that that's all people knew her to be. But she was Sarah Ophelia Colley Cannon. She married a wonderful man. She lived next to the governor. She was a classy lady, beautiful. I got the chance to go into her foyer one time, and she came down, and she was absolutely lovely. But this character was so beloved that she had no choice. She had to be Minnie. Now, what was she known for? Exactly.